Is cassava bread and tapioca and all the non-gluten tapioca flours and that type of thing good for you? Check this out. Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now. Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, today I want to talk about is cassava bread and tapioca flours, and a lot of our gluten-free flours are made out of cassava or tapioca. And are they good for you or not? But before I get into that, please watch this. If you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. I appreciate that. And I would like to get another 4,000, 5,000 people before the end of the year. And also, please tell other people, and please allow yourself to indulge and watch a lot of my videos. I appreciate that in a great way. Also, please get a copy of my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. And you can Google that title, and it'll come right up. 3 out of 5 people are coming down with cancer. I was just working with a lady who had cancer just a few minutes ago. It's a lot easier to prevent than it is to heal. So if you really want to, change your life, let's lower your chances of coming down with cancer in a great way. I've had a lot of wonderful comments, people calling me, in fact, about my book, and people saying this is my next Bible, second Bible, actually, and also other things like, wow, this is a quick read, but really a lot of good information, and some people going into remission with their cancer just by following this. So get a copy. It will do your body good. Well, let's talk about cassava bread, or also tapioca and tapioca flours, which I used a lot of gluten-free flours, breads also, and all kinds of different things. Is this stuff good for you? Well, this is a cassava bread that we can get here. I've seen this all over the United States also. It doesn't have too much flavor to it. I do like cassava root when it's cooked right. I eat it once, maybe twice a month, that type of thing. It's a staple here on the island for sure. And across the world, 700 million people, it's just about their only food. It sustains people in the world. Also, it really prevents starvation because they didn't have anything else whatsoever. But at large amounts, is it good for you? That's a good question. It's mostly carbs. If you look at all the info on the back here, there is nothing else except carbs. There's no fats, there's no protein, there's no, vitamins, minerals for the most part. It's just carbs. And so if you're looking for a lot of get up and go, this is probably the thing you want. But if you want more vitamins and minerals, there's other root veggies that would do better as far as, wonderful sweet potatoes and yams and that type of thing. Purple yams even. Also, even potatoes would do better than this. But it does have a lot of get up and go calories and carbs for sure. Also, it's pretty devoid of vitamins, minerals, fiber. I wish it just had fiber. Fiber would then be great. But you can add it to other things, and it has no protein either. So it's just carbs. But it's also fat-free. So if you want a fat-free diet, it's great for you. If you're on a low-carb diet, this is not good for you. There's no doubt about it. It has very little fiber, like I said, but it also has a lot of resistant starch in it, which is great. These resistant starches feed the good bacteria in your gut. So it's really, people live in countries like Africa where they eat a lot of this. They actually find a lot of less diabetes because they're actually eating the actual root itself, which is good. And make sure it's really cooked well. It does contain some cyanidins, which need to be cooked out of it. And mostly in the skin, but some are in the actual root itself. So make sure you peel them and boil them well till they're nice and soft, and you're good. Also, high in calories, 100 grams is 112 calories. A lot of other things are lower per 100 grams. Might cause weight gain and obesity, but I have really not seen that for the most part. most people we really survive on it. We eat a ton of it here, and it's very, very part of a culture, and we eat a lot of it. Like I said, a lot of resistant starch. Some people say it has anti-nutrients, but I'm telling you, you'd have to eat a ton of it to get enough anti-nutrients to cause any problems. I eat a ton of anti-nutrients and beans and things like that, and I am extremely healthy. Also, eat it with protein, Take one of these breads and smear on some refried beans, that type of thing. Vegan refried beans, really good. And then you have some protein to go with this, which is really, and also the vitamins and minerals and that type of thing. You might want to put a little bit of avocado on there for a little bit of oils too, and some tomatoes and that type of thing. So it can play a part in the diet, which actually can help people to, thrive in a good way. Yeah, I wouldn't call this the panacea of good food in general, but in general, it can be used as part of a diet for sure. I know a lot of you, it has cyanide in it and that type of thing, but, lots of the world eat it and thrive on it, and also call, manioc root and cassava root. Also here we call it yucca root, and I've grown it in the backyard and dug it up and boiled it myself, and really great stuff. But usually we buy it in the market. Also, almost every restaurant here has it. So it is another adjunct to a good balanced diet, that's for sure. It's kind of like eating potatoes. Potatoes have a little bit more in the way of vitamins, minerals, and that type of thing. So if you really want to make a possible well-rounded diet, you could add in some yucca. We call it yucca root. And yucca root is becoming very popular in the United States as yucca fries. It's becomes a big fad right now. But like I said, you might want to balance it out with a lot of other things in your diet also, so you have a good balanced diet. And tapioca is just another name for that root also, and that's been around for years. Even more processed, less vitamins, minerals, and everything else. And, it tastes good, but it's just a lot of calories and a lot of, carbs will get you going. Carbs are good. Got to get you have your carbs to get moving. That's for sure. Can't live without carbs. We have glucose running through our brain, our muscles, everywhere. Yeah, that is all carbs, that's for sure. So eat your cassava, eat your yucca, eat your, tapioca in moderation, and have it as an adjunct to your wonderful balanced diet. If you have any kind of terrible problems going on with a chronic disease, we can turn that around for sure. I've just got through working with a person that has high blood pressure. She has cancer, all kinds of different, a little bit of kidney disease also, and we will start turning this around. Most people are surviving cancer these days, especially breast cancer, so we can overcome this. Give me a call at 831-869-9119, 831-869-9119. Let's get you on the road to becoming extremely healthy. There's no reason to be, suffering. That's absolutely for sure. Call me at 831-869-9119. And remember a couple things. Remember God. And remember, I love you.